Hello and thank you for coming to the McWaters Effect. I'm your host, Matt. Today we're going to be talking about Joe Biden and him getting us out of Afghanistan. But first I need you to hit like and subscribe and please share the video. Helps the channel grow. Now let's get on with the show. Biden sets up September 11th target to pull all forces from Afghanistan. I really hate this crap. Not that we're getting out of Afghanistan. What I hate is this symbolism crap. You could do it a lot earlier than September 11th. The reason he's doing it is because it's 20th anniversary. So it symbolizes something in people's heads. I don't get it. You can do it anytime earlier. Do it. The longer we're there, the more likely more Americans are going to die there. If you're going to do it in September, that means you could do it in August. That means you could do it in June. That means you could do it in July. So on and so forth. Don't get me wrong. I'm not unhappy we're getting out of Afghanistan. Okay? What I'm unhappy with is waiting so long. You're announcing this to everybody. They know we're leaving, so why not leave earlier? Just saying, it's the only thing that makes sense to me. President Joe Biden will withdraw U.S. troops from Afghanistan by September 11th, the 20th anniversary of the terrorist attack that precipitated the American invasion that ousted the country's Taliban leadership. According to people familiar with the plan, American forces in conjunction with troops from NATO allies will begin withdrawing before the end of the month, according to senior advisor officials who briefed reporters on Tuesday. The September deadline is a condition base. It could be completed early, the official added. After a review of the U.S. policy that Biden ordered after taking office, the administration concluded it could address any terrorist threat emanating from Afghanistan from elsewhere. The official also said the U.S. will work with other countries to protect gains made by women in the country, a major issue given that the Taliban largely barred women from education, employment when they were in power. The new deadline means Biden will leave a few thousand troops in a war-torn country beyond May 1st, a target set in agreement between Trump administration and the Taliban last year. Biden had signaled that he viewed the original deadline as a tough one to meet, given continuing violence in the country and the lack of progress in peace talks between Afghan government and the Taliban. The only U.S. forces remaining in the country will be to protect the U.S. diplomats in Afghanistan, but the administration hasn't decided on the size and scope of its diplomatic presence or the accompanying military footprint, the official says. The president decided, which he expected to be announced on Wednesday, came after his administration undertook a review of U.S. options in Afghanistan in consultation with allies from the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, as operated in the region. In delaying the troop removal, Biden risked Taliban-led retaliation for breaking the ceasefire agreement struck during the Trump administration, and the political fallout from an American public weary from 2 decades-long war. But military and diplomatic leaders had warned a rushed withdrawal could destabilize the country and leave allied troops at risk and risk the resurgence of terrorist groups. And then I saw this story. The Taliban pulls out of peace conference. Turkey hosts talks were to begin Friday. Afghan withdrawal by U.S. looms. Alright guys, now we're at the time where I give my opinion. Well, I think it's about time we got out of Afghanistan. We've been there for 20 years and we haven't really accomplished much. The fact is, as soon as we get out of there, the Taliban is going to be back in power and doing what they want. We wasted time, treasure, and blood being there. Nothing's going to come up out of it. Now the question you have to ask is, what are these troops going to do when they leave Afghanistan? Well, by what Biden says, they're coming to the United States and they're going to be doing some work here. If I had to guess, that work is going to be at the border. There's some serious problems going on at the border, and I'm guessing that he wants to use them to get things under control, which actually makes sense. But I don't like Biden much, but I'll tell you right now, this decision he's made here is the right one. I wish it was earlier, but hey, I take what I can get. It was a good decision and a good idea. Another thing we need to remember is we have heightened tensions between Russia and Ukraine and China and Taiwan. Now, it might be another reason he wants to bring these troops back, to get ready for a situation that they might need to be involved there, which I'm hoping we don't get involved, because I don't believe we should be the world's police. That's just my opinion. Alright guys, now we're at the part of the show where I do the quote of the day. And today's quote is, "Time takes everybody out. Time is undefeated. by Rocky Balboa. Alright, we're at the end of the show. I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, please hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Peace.